Pete here with the Small Business Resource Center. I'm going to give a morning recap. I haven't done too many updates with the stimulus package and other news because everything seems like it's in limbo, and I don't want to give useless updates, if you ask me what I call them. But I'm going to go over Pfizer again. Of course, I've been bullish on Pfizer, and I posted a bunch of videos. So I've got some friends, some family, and other people asking me questions. I'm going to make this recap video. Basically, when you're looking at it, if you're new, by the way, and you want to open up an account and learn how to trade stocks, I'm going to put a link. The first one is for Webull. You can actually get 3 free stocks, and they also have a paper trading account. So when you sign up, the nice thing about it is if you don't want to risk your own money, you can use the paper account, and it basically is kind of like fake money, so you can learn how to trade. But if you set up a new account, it's really nice because they have a great desktop app and a phone app. I'm actually going to do a tutorial on it probably over the weekend because a lot of people have been asking me how it works and how to use it. So that'll be coming out this weekend. When you're looking at Pfizer, I just want to go over a lot of things that I discovered through research. The last important thing that I saw was a 60-minute interview. Well, there was a couple things, so stay tuned. I'm going to recap this in a minute. General Gus Perina, he's the head of Operation Warp Speed. He was on 60 Minutes. And during the 60-minute interview, they basically explained that the Pfizer vaccine is a 2-dose RNA vaccine. More news off of the 60 Minutes says it's 90% effective. So if you're not aware, 90% effective is very good. I wasn't aware of this, but most vaccines are 40 to 60% effective. So when you're looking at that, they're very satisfied with the results. And General Gus Perina said that they actually have some in storage right now. And they're planning to distribute it everywhere. And right now they're finalizing the plans because they need ultra cold storage and dry ice. And some places don't have that capability for storage. The Pfizer RNA vaccine, which on the video they didn't really say that, yes, Pfizer's approved, but everything they pointed to was to Pfizer. And here's the photo. They actually had Pfizer written down there. They also said Moderna is going to be a close second, but so who knows what's going to happen with both. We got Pfizer, we got BioNTech, and then we got Moderna. So in my opinion, keep in mind this is my opinion, the other companies probably have no chance. So if you're focused on Pfizer vaccines, or excuse me, vaccines for the coronavirus, they probably have no chance of getting an approval. So Gus Perina was asked how long it would take to get the vaccine out to the public. He said 24 hours. So they are producing more, and he said at the end of the month they will have more. This was recorded at the beginning of the month and it aired last week. So that's very important when you're looking at the timelines. They also talked about McKesson, the supply distributor for the injection kits they were making. At the beginning of the month, they said they had 88 million, and they said they're working 24/7 to get more kits available. So they're putting them together. FedEx also will be distributing the vaccine. This is going to be cold storage, and this is going to be ultra cold temperatures. So they must be working on that plan. Colonel Deacon Maddox, he's working with Operation Warp Speed. They have a system called Tiberious, which tracks everything from production to storage to transportation to actually injection of individual doses. So they'll know who got doses, who needs the second, and nothing can be lost. They also stated that this is going to be a system where they have armed guards everywhere. So you might see some military out. When they say armed guards, no offense to any rent-a-cops. Maybe they will have rent-a-cops, who knows. But I would think that since this is a military operation, they might activate the National Guard or get the Army or Marines out because they want to make sure nobody hijacks shipments of the coronavirus and stuff like that. And the other important thing that a lot of people are looking at is Pfizer's CEO, Albert Bourla. He actually sold 5.6 million in shares. And Sally Sussman, the executive vice president, sold 1.8 million stock. So these two things are very important for the simple fact that a lot of people look at the news and don't read into it or educate themselves. And the big problem there is this was all part of planning for these two individuals. And the planning was all done last year. So last year they had planned to sell stock for personal reasons, for money. And to avoid problems with the Security Exchange Commission, insider trading, a lot of big companies like this, they make them plan this stuff well in advance because they don't want to, if they had, quote, inside information, buy more shares or sell more shares, and then that makes them look very bad. When you're looking at a company like this, Pfizer probably gave Albert Bourla a lot of options to purchase more shares at a very discounted rate that he can do anytime. But this was exercised based on prearranged 10B 5-1 trading plans last year. And the reason why it executed is because once the news of the vaccine being 90% approval came, their stock shot up, they both automatically sold. It had nothing to do with the approval or problems with the approval, but that's the problem with the news. People don't look into it. They just read the headlines that they sold and everybody starts running. So my opinion, it's not a good time to sell. It's a good time to buy, and I'm going to go into a little bit more about that. Basically, this is for entertainment purposes only. Apparently, people on YouTube said they get sued when they give stock advice that doesn't work out. This is not information to buy or sell any security or stock, but what I have found based on all my research and information is Pfizer will get the FDA approval by the end of the month. Pfizer also has vaccine in storage that's ready, and with General Perina, they said they're going to have much more by the end of the month. That would be early December. So I would have to anticipate that's when they may start distributing, even though it's probably going to be announced their approval in November and then plans to set everything up. So there could be a very good chance somewhere around Thanksgiving they will start doing this, or it's going to be in early to mid-December when they will start distributing. Pfizer's website actually said they have 1.3 billion doses that they expect to have this year. When you do the math, what I researched is $19.95 per share. That comes to $25.9 billion in sales in 1 year. They also have a 1-year patent on their vaccine, so somebody can't copy it. There can't be a generic. So many countries have already pre-ordered vaccines from Pfizer. But what I'm trying to say, even though the price is going down and some other things has happened, any company that has $25.9 billion in sales, whether you're for the vaccine, against the vaccine, I would have to think their stock's going to go up. I don't know what your thoughts are, but comment below. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in a different stock that you think is better, let me know too. The other thing I can't kind of quote-unquote predict is how high this stock would go. And when you're looking at a global problem like this, I'm sometimes saying, hey, could it go 10 times its current value? Could it go 100 times? Who knows? Because stocks do sometimes go up very high. Keep in mind the market, public perception, value, all those are things that create a stock to go up and down. So it's going to be very interesting, and that's why I'm bullish on Pfizer. If you're interested in trading stocks, there will be a link below to 3 free stocks. This is Pete with the Small Business Resource Center.com and Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel. Have a great day and have a good weekend.